We got one from Jezza, which was basically what prompted the logo change. How come we've got a new logo here? And also there was a sort of sub question about why are we called Blue Dot Games? And that question, the second part, I can answer very easily. It is actually about the quote from Carl Sagan, because I'm a bit of a sci-fi buff. And he said something about the Earth from a great distance, just looking like a pale blue dot. And I think that's a very striking image. And it's quite a powerful image anyway. I don't want to get too poetic over it, but I just thought, yeah, cool name. As regards the red and the blue thing, Chris can talk a little bit more about that.
It's my daughter's fault, basically. I mean, how long ago was it? A year or so, a year and a half ago, we were talking about this and doing all of this stuff and setting it up. And the conversation came along to the company and the company name. And we talked about it. And my daughter, who's off to university this year, she said, "Oh, wouldn't it be funny if you were a different colour? Wouldn't it be funny maybe if you did it as a red dot instead of a blue dot?" And we sort of said, yeah, that'd be a bit of a laugh. That would give somebody something to sort of, okay, well, why did they done that? So there you go. This is the first time it's actually been released. So call that a sort of an unveiling. Yeah, we just did it for a laugh. So.
Yeah, I've got to be honest as well. I was pretty sick of the sort of synthwave look of the old logo, that all this kind of fluorescent cyan and magenta colours, which everybody seems to associate with the 80s. And as somebody that actually was around in the 80s, I can tell you, number one, that synthwave stuff sucked then and it still sucks now. And number two, it wasn't even really a thing until later in the 80s anyway. So we're going for a slightly more kind of accurate representation of what art styles were like back in the beginning of the 80s. So that's also been feeding into that. And again, there is this big motif of red versus blue. I think that's a big part of the game.